Hey there guys, welcome back to NIMBY Rails. Since last time I've had a bit of a play around with the service and timetabling situation. It's not gone great. I mean, I know what I'm doing now. It's now a very tedious process, hence there are no trains on line 1, apart from this one. So I've worked out what I'm doing, but the process of it is very, very tedious. Basically, I'm adding each run of the line in separately at the correct time, but I'm also doing it in both directions individually rather than all as one, because the turnaround times at each end vary. I've got 3 lines set up for it. I've got the full length and then the intermediate length ones that stop short, and this seems to work. They go into the sidings as you'd expect. The only problem is working out which service one train operates. Like, I've had this train, I've tried following it through the timetable, and overnight it's reasonably obvious because there's not many services. But when you get into peak hours and there's departures every 3 or 4 minutes, it's difficult to know if it's meant to be the next departure or if it's meant to step back one. What would be really useful is a working timetable, but I'm unable to find one for New York Subway. So if you know where one exists, if one exists, it might not, that would be great. Otherwise I'm going to have to try carrying on with this method, which it will get there, it's just very tedious. So I've left it for now. I'm going to go back to building some track for today, because that's easier. The problem is I have kind of forgotten the point I'd got to. Might be best to carry on with this for now, which I believe, if I zoom in on the map, is here from memory. I've turned off station labels temporarily just so I could see what was going on, so I'll put those back on. Yes, that's 9 Street, that's there. I might actually take the path out quickly to Christopher Street, which is, by the looks of things, on this junction. Was it a centre platform? It was. Well then, I guess the first thing is make sure I'm on medium speed, otherwise I'll break stuff. That one was also technically a centre platform, so just select those and offset 10. Move them back into place. Shift it a little bit. There we go. Now then, if I take this, what height are we at here? -2. We'll do the same over here then. Get a station, select it, disable keep straight, set the offset to 10, and that should do nicely. Give it the name quickly, Christopher Street, and then it's just a matter of connecting the track up, which I am not going to bring the lines together when they're just going to split again by there. Bring them together for here. Now they're going round a corner, that's fine. And my reason for doing this is knowing full well that there's a crossover here that I just wanted to get in quickly before I forget it exists. I might just finish the path just to get it off the island, which I think is pretty much instant now. Just a question of which road it goes off at. That one by the looks of things. So I need to bring it down, round the bend, and across. And off it goes. Sorted. We can ignore that for now then. Meanwhile, back over here at 9 Street, lots of stuff happens. The next station to deal with is 14 Street, 6th Avenue, which is very complicated. Because there's 2 layers to it. And it's staggered, and I really have no clue what's going on here. I think there might be a diagram over here that helps. Hopefully. At least I thought there was. I'm not seeing one. That is irritating. In which case I have no idea what's going on. Oh, I was really hoping for a diagram. Okay then, I may have to do a quick Wikipedia search to find out the layout of this station. Where were we? I've already lost it. There it is. Okay, here we go. So, not station surface leisure, not street map. No. Oh, I was expecting another map. Normally they have an app. Is it here? Here we go. Track layout. Still not really what I was looking for. It's very, very confusing. Right. This is going to have to be. This is going to have to do this map. Ground level is the entrance. Then there's a fare control level. Then there is the red line platforms. Now, they're over there. Then, on the same level, there is the orange on the outsides and the path on the insides. And underneath there's the grey. And underneath that is the express orange that don't stop. So I'm seeing path in the centre, subway on the outside. So why are they staggered? Would be the next step. I don't understand what this map is showing me is the problem. I guess the thing is they're not islands, are they? These are islands, these are side platforms. So they are separate platforms, which is probably what it's trying to show, I guess. Also, hopefully this is part of the same station as that, theoretically. Maybe. Except it's not on this map. Right, okay, I'm just going to have to do the best I can then, I think. So, we are at an undetermined height, -1. That's good, that is a sensible height for us to be at. It's probably meant to be up here-ish. I'm just going to build 2 sets of double track quickly. And we're going to parent that off there. And I'm holding the wrong button, no wonder nothing's happening. Thought I was holding shift, I was not holding shift. I'm going to have an offset of 10. Disable platform keep straight. Shift them around a bit. Then we also have the grey line, which comes across there, I do believe. Set that to 10. Shrink it a little bit. That's meant to be on -2 as a they. And then underneath that, we're meant to have this, which is on -3 has an offset of 15, I think. And parents off of there. Right, I think that covers what we need. I'm going to rename it 14 Street 6 Ave. And then it's just a matter of connecting up to this. Which does at least all seem to want to follow through. Then we just connect all of the tracks in. I think that would be correct. It looks like it would be. I'm just going to select those express lines and put them on the right level, because they are most certainly not at the moment. There we go. And it should be all connected up, he says optimistically, hoping it would work. While we're at it, I've now got 2 stations here. That should be an island. 2 stations for the grey L, the L line, so I will set those up as well. It should be nice and easy. No. I need a single track, please. Actually, this is going to need to be a station. It's going to be a bit awkward because it's going to be underneath that station. I need it to be a separate station. Form a turnback siding. Although I get the feeling they don't really use this turnback siding, so I might just ignore it. Oh, I'll put the track in, obviously, but I won't set it up to be usable, because I don't think they do use it. I've done this way too close. Hold on, let me pull that back. I haven't given myself enough space for the crossover. There we go. Now we know how much space the crossover takes up. We can do the points there. Put that in, and then points off there, and there. Sorted. Easy. Then where are we going next? 23 Street, which again, nice and complicated. I'm trying to work out what the Wikipedia address might be. I don't know which line it's on. BMT? I don't know that much about the subway. RWN in Q doesn't seem right, I'm going to be honest. That's over here. No, I needed the other one. Informative. IRT or IND? IND. IND is what it is. Okay, so it's a side platform. Then another side platform, yeah, okay. And then underneath is the expresses. And there's an underpass connecting the path platforms together. I just knows how you get to the path platforms. Okay, so it's much the same as the one I've just done, I think. Oh, you could have had the decency of taking this. Right, let's select that again. Then deselect those. Control C. Now, this is in line with the 23rd Street station over here. Yeah, see, I kind of asked you to not take those, but okay. Actually, you could have stayed like that. Yeah, that's fine. Because then I'll just drag this down like so. I'm on -3 and could really have done with being on -1, but and in fact, no, I am going to rebuild that. So these are going to go up to -2 now. Then I'm going to drag it all at -1 and then move the middle ones down to -2 again. That seems like the easiest thing to do. Connect everything up. Select the center tracks. We'll get there eventually. -2. And then, as well as that, the path line has a little crossover here. There we go. I need to rename the station because it's not called that. All the 23 streets. And then we have a 33 Street, which is where the path terminates. And I don't think the subway stops at it, interestingly. We've also got to be careful because I need to make sure it doesn't become part of 34 Street. So that's a thing. If that's 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, this would be 33 and this would be 34. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. So there's 3 platforms for the path. They all need to be on -1, they are, good. Just pick parent for those, flip. Offset of 10. We might have to just shift it down here a bit, just because of the width of this station piece, so there's nothing I can do about. Because as far as I'm aware, there's no way to force them to be the same, force them to be separate stations. Okay, that's really failed. There we go. Found it eventually. Okay, yeah, it's complicated. Of course it is. Why would you have to be simple? Yes. So, I need... First things first. Would be nice just to have that as a template I can start building off of. Come on, onto the right one. There we go. Over there and over there. Then just straighten it up slightly. And I need to make a 4-track thing that I can build with. No, I need you to parent off of there and be 10 meters flipped. And you will be the same. The whole thing needs to be at -2 so it can go under this. Possibly even needs to be at -3. No, we need to go over Penn Station, so -2 is the most it can be down. I'm going to parent that off there at 2.5 meters. And then I'm going to do the same down this end. Okay. Now I can continue dragging this along. So these center ones go down, come on, in we go, at -2, and the outer ones go down at -2. And then the inner two stay at -1. And form the station. This is a bit complicated because half the heights are wrong at the moment. No, that's on the wrong track. I need it on that one. Then we need a crossover. Like so. And then I need to sort out these heights. So these should have always been on -2. I think that does actually resolve it. Bit of a play with that set of points. Make sure they're on -2. They should be all the way down now. There we go. It's a mess, but it works. And then 34th Street Herald Square. Are we getting up to a point where I already had it? Yes. It's only one station further. For the yellow. The orange, goodness knows. Everything here is a mess. So I'd have to bring the yellow down. I've not got that further than, well, all the way down here by the looks of things. It's quite a way. I think I'd underestimated how much of Manhattan Island was left. Let's at least get 34th Street in. Because this is going to be another complicated one. I want a nice, normal 4-platform, 2-island platform station. I must have one of these, right? Here's one. Why would you do that? Select that, and that. Control C. Control V. Now then, delete that, and that. Sorted. Rearrange that slightly. Rename the station when I click in the right place. 34th Street, Herald Square. Done. Copy and paste. Now this needed to be on -2. This one needs to be on -1. When I select all of it, there we go. Now then, it needs to cross over that, not quite join up with 33 Street. And in theory, all of them should be disabled. There we go. Now, can I remind you that I did name you? There we go. All sorted. So the yellow just continues up nicely to there. That's actually very easy to connect up. I will do that. He says, then realises that that will require a 4-track again, which he doesn't have a template of currently. There we go. I want this to continue on -1 ideally. Oh, you're on -1. How convenient. I will connect those up quickly. Then we will continue it down here. And connect in at Herald Square. No. Thank you. No. No. I have to zoom in. Connecting up when there's a lot of tracks in one place is a bit difficult. Oh no, the junction is... I knew there was a junction. It's down here. So we start off with a double crossover on each side. So there's one of them. And then there's one over here. And after that, it's just one set of points across like so. Then I've also got to get out of there. Like that. So that's that sorted. I haven't got this station in yet. Okay. Which is very confusing because I think the 7 platforms, if you look at the map, 5 Avenue, 42 Street, Bryant Park has 7 platforms on the 7 line. I think it's those ones, which aren't actually anywhere near it. But if anything, it's closer to the shuttle platforms of 42 Street, Times Square. I think it is all connected, to be fair. In real life. I am not doing that. So I need another set of those platforms. I'll just get it from elsewhere quickly. He says as if there's like somewhere easy to get it. No, don't move that. There we go. Platforms. These are meant to go there-ish. Yeah, I mean that's not far off. The station name is 5 Ave 42 Street, Bryant Park. There's also some platforms on the purple, so this is where I'm going to need this other map. I just need to move it up. The platforms on the purple line are over here, next to the New York Public Library. So if I put them in there, orange is meant to be up on 1, purple's going to have to be on 2. I think that will work. Wait, yellow's on... What's purple's on -3 actually. Yeah, that should be fine. I should be able to do that. And I need to connect those together. So this is where we then go and look for somewhere in here, platform footprint extension. And that should do it. I think. Just drag across that quickly. No. Drag across that. Don't want that. I wanted this. The platform's in the middle, so it needs to be an offset of 10. Disable that. Okay. That one, strictly speaking, is also meant to be a platform at the centre. Stop moving that! It's really not what I ask for. Right, that station is meant to be a parallel offset of 10. Maybe if I have to make it a blueprint first, using the insert key. Shift it down a little bit. Then connect it up. Run under here, under the park, and connect up to there. Okay, that's the purple line connected. There's also a crossover over here. So I'll put that in. Then if I connect the orange line up as well, get that like so, put it all on -1 because that's on -1. I mean, it's on -2 down here, but it's going to be easier just to have it all on -1. Connect these together. And then down here, we will connect them together as well. And that links all the track up. Then, another load of crossovers. So, there's one in the middle. It's probably a bit longer than it needs to be. But oh well. Then, coming in from either side, like so. Then another one in the middle. Just can't get enough of the crossovers. And none of these are actually used in regular service. They're just here. And then back out to either side. Now, according to the map, this is meant to take us up to the next station. I don't think we're quite there. We're not far off, to be fair. Okay. What's the situation with the orange line? As in, where do I actually have a split off for it? And the answer is, I haven't got a clue. That's 7th Avenue here, which is what I've got there. But that's, like, it's not exactly close. So I might leave it where I am for now and carry on with a bit more of the south end of the island. But maybe not this episode. I got a reasonable amount done. That was quite complicated, all things considered. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed and want more, and I'll catch you in the next one.